Hey guys, it's Lindsay! Hi! I feel like it's been so long since I've talked to you guys, but hello, what is up? What's good? It's 2018! Yay! Both of my videos I've uploaded so far this year have been like pre-filmed or pre-done or edited or recorded, and I haven't sat down and talked in front of the camera until now. Happy 2018! I look forward to seeing where this year goes. I am trying to have a positive outlook and saying this is going to be the best year yet. Was my phone. Hi guys, I love you so much. I've missed you, and yeah, so today's video I'm going to be doing my fourth LindsAYE Q&A. So yes, oh my gosh, I feel like it's been forever since I filmed, but hello, I love you guys, I love you guys, I love you guys. Before we get into this video, don't forget to stop watching and subscribe to join the family, and don't forget to turn on that bell so that you know whenever I upload. Join the family. It's a new year, join a new family. Why not the family, right? Hey. Okay, so yes, today I am going to be answering your guys' questions. I love starting the new year with a Q&A because it kind of can give you guys like a little update on my life and what's been going on. I love talking to you guys and interacting with you guys in any way I possibly can. So let's just get started. Okay, so the first question is from Soul Sisters. And she asked, first like and also Q&A, what is the best part about being a YouTuber? P.S. I love your channel and you always make me smile. Thank you. I love you. I would say the best part about being a YouTuber is having the ability and chance to reach such an audience worldwide. I think that when I can make videos that can help people, and when I see my videos, honestly, my favorite part of doing YouTube is when I get comments that say like, this video helped me so much, this video helped me get through this video made me smile and I was having a bad day. Those comments make my day. When I know that my videos are putting a smile on someone else's face, or help my life experiences or helping someone else get through their life experiences, that is why I do what I do. Okay, next question is from Kylie BP. Do you ever want to cut your hair short? I don't know. I honestly love where it is right now. It's kind of like right above the boob, like kind of mid-length hair. I'm digging this right now, so I'm probably gonna have this for a while. I did cut it shorter because it grew a lot while I was at school, and then we just cut it again. But I think the shortest I would go would probably be like here, but I'm too scared to do that, so maybe down the road. Down the road, totally, yeah, why not? How do college classes compare to high school classes? Okay, so college classes are so much different than high school classes in so many ways. I would say the first way is that it's professors versus teachers. College classes vary. High school classes are back to back to back to back, and you have a certain period of time where you start school and you end school. For college, your classes vary. You can have an 8 a.m. till 8:50 class, and then you could have a 12 to 1:30 class, and then you could have like a 5 to 8 o'clock class. College classes vary depending on what you sign up for. So you're not like in a school setting for one period of time. But I would say the biggest difference is, like I said, the time thing. You can have a class that's 50 minutes, or you could have a class that's like 3 hours. And also you don't have certain classes every day. So a lot of times you'll have a Monday, Wednesday, Friday class, or a Tuesday, Thursday class, or you'll have a really long class that's once a week. So college classes vary. One big difference is that in high school, all of my teachers were like, oh, don't have your phones out, like no technology, like it's distracting, blah, blah, blah. Most of my college professors do not care. If anything, they'll say it in the beginning. They'll be like, you can have your laptop, you can take notes on your laptop, whatever, I don't care. Professors are very chill. It's definitely more on you to do your work. They really don't care. Like, they will fail you and say you're wasting your money. The pressure's on you to do your work, to study for your tests. Like, they don't care. A lot of the professors are very nice, and they will work with you if you put in the effort to get a good grade in their class, which is a good thing I recommend, is to have communication with your professors so that you can get those good grades and have those relationships. But if you're one of those people that shows up to class late all the time or doesn't show up at all, or doesn't do in their work, like, they don't care. They're not going to be like, hey, you're 3 assignments behind, because you're in college and they have so many students that they see. So it is very different, but I love it. Do you like winter/snow? Okay, I like snow when I'm inside watching it outside and I don't have to go anywhere. It is my favorite thing, just like laying in like pajamas with fuzzy socks with my heated blanket watching snow. I love that. I'm down with that. But if I have to go out in the snow, no. No, I hate the winter. I hate being cold because I'm already cold. myself, like in general, my hands and feet are always cold, and my nails will turn purple sometimes when they're that cold. So no, I'm not a fan of winter because it's just very cold and I don't like being cold. How did you choose your college major? And do you have any advice for deciding on one? Okay, so I kind of went into school with the idea of being a mass communications major. I did a lot of research. That's my first tip. Do a lot of research. Second thing is know what you enjoy, because that is how you can help turn it into a college major. See, for example, I enjoy YouTube videos and content and performing and communications, and I always knew that I kind of wanted to be in that realm, but I wasn't sure which way I wanted to go. And at Towson there's 2 tracks. There's the communications track, which is general, and then there's the mass communication major, which is a screened major, which means you have to reach certain requirements to get into the major. That's what I'm in, like, on track to do right now. I'm a pre-mass comm major. I am planning on double tracking in PR and advertising. I did a lot of research and that's how I found out that that is kind of what I wanted to do. I kind of, like, I love the idea of PR, and I also do all of this stuff on my YouTube channel. I do PR, I control my image, I control what I put out on the internet. And then advertising is when I talk about a product or mention a company that is primarily me advertising their company. So I felt like it would be a really cool way to get a degree in something that I could find a more professional-esque job in that field. So that's kind of how I chose my major, and I'm minoring in EMF, which is electronic media and film. So I'm hoping that I'm going to learn some awesome stuff in EMF with having that as my minor, so I can improve my editing on my videos, because that would be a lot of fun. But that is kind of how I chose my major. You asked advice on deciding on one. So know what you enjoy and what you like, and do research on, like, how you could put that into a major. Or, like, if you really like science, then maybe you want to be a bio or chemistry major. If you really like sign language, maybe you want to be a deaf studies major. Take what you like and then put it into, and do research to figure out what you could major in to possibly get, like, a professional job one day. That is probably the best advice that I can get. But try to major in something that you feel like you're going to enjoy, because if you're taking classes for several years in classes that you don't like, then don't. And if you don't know, you can be a general studies major and then declare a major once you figure out what you like. That is another thing, is take college classes. So many people go into college undeclared. I've always kind of known what I wanted to do, and if you don't, or if you think you know what you want to do and then you go in and you take the classes in it and you hate it, you can change your major. So it is really not the end of the world if you don't know what you're doing straight when you come into college, or if you think you do and then you want to change it. I know 2 friends who have already changed their majors in their first semester, so it is not as scary as you think it is. You have a lot of time to figure out what you want to do. It is a lot of pressure because it's like, oh, this is my degree, this is what I'm doing the rest of my life. But you have a lot of time to figure out what you like, what you don't like, and essentially what you're going to be getting your degree in. Okay, next question is from Julia Havens, and she said, I'm from Delaware and had no idea how close you were to me. Would you ever do a meet and greet? Okay, this comment made my life. Julia Havens, I love you. The fact that you would even want to meet me makes my heart, like, bulge. Like, it makes me so happy. It is my dream to have a meet and greet or go on a tour or meet people. I do have, like, 4,000 subscribers, which is a very small fan array, but I love my fan array compared to, like, the YouTubers who are, like, humongous with, like, millions of subscribers, where they go anywhere and they'll tweet, like, I'm here, people will come. I would love to meet you, and I hope I meet you one day. We will meet one day, Julia Havens, okay? Because you were the first person that's ever been like, will you have a meet and greet? And that made my life. One of my favorite memories of living is meeting my first subscriber, Grace. Oh my god. When I met her, I cried because I could not, like, comprehend that I met someone who watched my videos. So I hope to one day have a meet and greet, and I hope to one day meet you. Notice how I never forgot the girl's name of the first subscriber that I ever met, Grace, and your mom. I love you. I miss you guys. I hope you're doing well. The next question she asked is also, do you have any tips for those of us who may not be outgoing? You seem so bubbly and friendly. I admire that. I love your videos. Hope you feel better. When I filmed my ratchet video where I asked you guys for questions, I was very sick. I'm better now, basically. The biggest tip I can give you for being friendly and bubbly and outgoing is to fake it until you make it. It can be very intimidating and very hard to go into a social setting and just talk to a stranger, or just in general general, like being outgoing is hard unless you are like very used to it. And honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, I get very anxious when I go into situations where I don't know a lot of people. I was in one last night, but it ended up being so much fun. I was pretty awkward at first, but then I was like, Lindsay, be social, and you gotta force yourself to do it. That's another thing, is you gotta push yourself out of your comfort zone, because if you never practice being outgoing and like initiating conversations and starting to talk to random strangers, then you're never going to get better at being outgoing. It's kind of like practice, if that makes sense. But fake it till you make it, because if you act confident and you walk up to someone and say, hey, what's up? Like, that's definitely gonna really show to that person that you have confidence, even if you're faking it. They won't know if you're faking it well, okay? So just fake it till you make it, and push yourself out of your comfort zone, because you're never going to get better at being outgoing and social if you don't practice and if you don't do it. I made a New Year's resolution to compliment more people in general, like compliment a person a day, like a stranger. I went to the mall the other day and I was like, oh my god, I love your shoes, and she was like, thank you. Literally, a compliment can make a person's day. So that is just little things like that that can help become and make you like a more outgoing and friendly person. And also, if someone says something to you, respond back, because that is also part of human communication. Fake it till you make it, and practice. Push yourself. You can do it. I believe in you. My family array is strong, independent people, and you guys can take over the world. Next, Ryan Jones Entertainment asked, what was your favorite class at Towson and why? Okay. My favorite classes at Towson, I can't notice how I'm saying classes because I can't pick one, was my theater class, which you were in. Wonder why you asked that question. As well as my mass communications class. But they're my favorite classes for different reasons. My mass communications class I loved because it really challenged me. It was not hard in the terms of content. It was content that I really enjoyed learning, and I loved my professor. She was so nice, and I loved learning from her, which made the class so much more enjoyable, as well as I loved the content that I was learning, because it's going to be useful in my future career and life. So I was enjoying what I was learning. I know that what I'm learning is going to be used in my future, which makes it easier to learn and retain information and want to learn, as well as it challenged me. And honestly, I have never studied so hard for exams in my life. 5+ hours for an exam. I've never worked so hard in my entire life, ever. So the fact that I know I can push myself to that, and the fact that I can learn all of that information and memorize all of that, like, really helped me build my confidence as a student. So I loved that class for those reasons. And then my theater class I loved because I loved the people in it. It's a theater class, so we got to do a lot of acting, which I love. Acting, that is not gone. I still love doing that, and I hope to pursue that later on in the future. However, I'm focusing on my education right now, as well as YouTube. But yeah, my theater class, I love the people in it. Hey, Ryan. Ryan, Cameron were my scene partners for my final. Nick, I met Nick, who was in your recap video in that class as well. So, met some amazing people in that class, and that class was just a lot of fun. Next question, and also the last clump of questions, is from Sadie Nicole. Hi, so first, I will most likely be coming to Towson next year. Congrats, welcome to the Tiger family. And I wanted to know if there is anything I should know before I come. I have no idea. I would recommend, if you haven't already, watching my college advice video that I filmed with some of my dorm mates. We covered so much stuff in that, so if you want to learn anything about Towson, we probably covered it in that video. I love Towson, so you're probably in for a treat. I know not everyone loves it. College is kind of one of those places where you're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. And I hate to say that, but I'm one of the people who loves it. Sorry, I don't have any more. I'm not really positive. Anything you should know before you come. I'm also not sure the context. Like, I'm not sure if you're a transfer or if you're an incoming freshman. But I would recommend watching that video if you haven't already, because I covered a lot of stuff about Towson in that video. You asked about the honors college. I am not familiar with the honors college. I might eventually try to get in, but I know you have to get more credits in the honors college to graduate. So I'm already double tracking and minoring, so I'm a little scared because I'm gotta graduate in 4 years. So not positive about the honors college. They have so much information on the website. I'm sure you can find stuff there. I'm sorry I can't be more helpful. Last question is, how would you recommend making friends, or where did you meet most of your friends? Okay, so I met most of my friends in my dorm. So I highly recommend that if you're an incoming freshman, live on campus if you can. And you know it is such a financial investment to live on campus in your college. Some people have to because they're far away, but some people commute. Towson is a big commuter school. That is how I met most of my friends, is in my classes. Make friends with people in your classes because one, those can be people that you can study with. Those can be people you text and be like, hey, is the homework due tomorrow? Make friends with people in your classes because they're good resources, and a lot of times you can meet some really nice people in your classes. As well as in my dorm. Because my whole first floor, like, we all know each other. I mean, we see each other in the communal bathrooms. Like, when you're forced to live with people, like, you get to know them. Living on campus your first year, I highly, highly, highly recommend, because then you can at least make friends with people on your floor or people in your building, etc., etc. How would you recommend making friends? Honestly, at college, I feel like people are more chill and they don't really care. So I feel like if you walk up to someone and be like, hey, can I sit with you? They'll be like, yeah, come on, sit down. If they don't, I'm so sorry. But majority of the times, people are really nice. Just putting yourself out there. It sucks sometimes and it's scary and sometimes it doesn't always pay off and you do get those mean people who say no and make you feel like crap, but then you just gotta go and say, do it again, do it again. If you get knocked down one time, it gets you up 2 times stronger, right? So honestly, just walk up to people, talk to people in your classes, and talk to people around campus, because a lot of times if you like talk to someone in your class and you hang out with them and their friends, then you meet their friends, and then honestly it can just expand and expand. Be social, don't be afraid to walk up to someone and talk to them. Alright guys, well I know this is probably a pretty long video. All of my Q&As are at least 10 minutes, but I love talking to you guys, I love answering your questions. If you want to be featured in the next LindsAYE Q&A, make sure you turn my post notifications on, because then you will see when I upload my Ratchet videos. I normally leave them up for a few days so that you guys can comment your questions and then I answer them. So that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment below any video requests, stop what you're doing, and subscribe to join the family. And I will see you guys in the next video. I love you so much. And yeah, bye!